Hello, children. Welcome back. So, we have completed the first chapter. How was the story? Did you like it? Okay. We had come across the beautiful experience of a boy towards a river which he desired to see in his life, which he had never seen in his life. Isn't it? Alright. Today, we are going to discuss on some of the textual exercises. Okay, now we are going to learn how to write a description. Do you know what a description is? A description is something that tells you what something or someone is like, or it can be a statement or a piece of writing that tells what something or someone is like. Okay, while writing a description, the details should be specific or clear that makes the readers to feel or experience what the writer describes. The details should be well organized and related to the main point. Okay? Now, let's observe a description given in your reader. Here is the description. The path was steep. It was a dizzy, winding one. The hill was covered with lush green ferns. The trees were wound with creepers, and a great wild dahlia would suddenly rear its golden head from the leaves and ferns. A trickle of water came from the hillside. The water was cold and sharp but very refreshing. Now listen, what is the description about? Yes, the description is about the path to the river. What all things are described here? About the path, the hill, the water, etc. Isn't it? So, while describing a place, you should include how the place is, what the place is, and add adjectives to make it more attractive. Okay, while describing, try to write on sensory details like sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. For example, for sight, describe about the colors, the shapes, the patterns, etc. For sound, loud, soft, harmonious, etc. And for smell, you can describe on the sweet, pleasant, aromatic, stinky, etc. In the same way for touch and taste also. Okay, so keep in mind to add all the said details to make the description more interesting and attractive. Is it clear? Alright. Now, let's move on to the next exercise in the reader. That is letter writing. Do you write letters to your friends? I think no. Because you have various other modes to communicate with your friends. But in olden days, people used to send messages through letters. Letters are of two kinds. The first one is formal or official letter, which is being sent to the officials, to the principal, to the authority, etc. And the second one is informal or friendly letter, which is being sent to the family members, friends, relatives, etc. Okay, now we have to learn how to write a friendly letter. There is a format or pattern to write a letter. Let us see what all details we have to include while writing a friendly letter. Let's see to the format. Look at the format closely. Okay, now let me explain. First, you should draw a box to write a letter. Okay. And now see this. On the top of the left side margin, you should write the sender's address. That is the address of the person who sends the letter. Okay. For example, Anushka, Golden Hills, Press Road, Goa. Okay. So this is the first step of the letter. Now leave a line, then write the date. You should write the date with month first, date and then year. June 16, 2014. That is first the month, then the date and then the year. Okay. Now after a line, the next step is the salutation. Salutation is how you greet a person to whom you are writing a letter. Okay. For example, dear Ammu, dear Rishin, dear Sugrida, etc. Alright. Here also you should leave a line. And the next step is the body or content of the letter. Alright. And you should start the content of the letter with an introductory note. For example, hope you are doing well. I hope you are fine. Like that. Okay. The next paragraph is the content of the letter where you write the details. For example, like any plan to visit any place during vacations or like any plan to visit your grandparents. Like that. Okay. And then the next paragraph is a concluding or closing part of the letter. And that is the casual way of inquiring about your family members. Like, convey my regards to your family members. Take care. We'll meet you soon. Etc. Okay. The letter should end with regards like yours affectionately, yours lovingly, etc. Okay. And finally, the signatory or your sign. First, you should write SD and then write your signature below that. So, this is the format of the letter. Is it clear, children? Okay. So, today we learned about how to write a description and also how to write a letter following the format or pattern. Hope you understood. Prepare well for the exams and try to get good marks. Now, it's time for us to wind up the class. We'll meet you in the next class. Thank you.